y'all know how Tasha K been out here vouching for Nicki. Everything Nicki say, you can tell she's just basically getting paid. Okay, I'm gonna turn it around this way so y'all can see everything. No other part is locked. I'm sorry. So y'all know for a fact that Tasha K been out here vouching for Nicki Minaj. Everything she been saying, the Jay Z shit, everything, the Cardi shit. You already know this is why Tasha K was coming at Cardi from the beginning. But where I feel like she is fucking up at again is she's going to land herself right back into the position where Nicki had her laying herself at when it came to Cardi with the suing part. Because just like that, Vlad just said, the part about Nicki Minaj is taking up for her brother when her brother was convicted of SAing the girl, the little girl, and the brothers and everybody else came and they spoke on it. Yes, what's up, boo? You already know. Just get in there. Come on, come on. Let me put down what I'm trying to, pick up. Let me put it down. Okay, hold on, wait, get me there. And she came out and she said, what did she say? She said Tasha K said that her brother basically was lied on and the kids was coerced. Listen to what Vlad just said about their situation. Shout outs to y'all. You already know. I'm trying to get my work back so I can get back. You hear me? I want to get back live. But this right here really set the move right here. Okay, let's get into this. So Vlad talking about the part of why he feel like Tasha K was wrong for her coming out saying that basically what Nicki Minaj is saying is right, that the brother did not do it and the kids was coerced. Get into this.
So, but I mentioned this on TMZ. I don't know whether this was true or not, but I had made a tweet a
Hey,
while back
bro. Hey, y'all.
calling
Let's get into
Nicki
this. Let's get
awfully
into this. Let
tenderly
me
for
let me
Des
put down what
Bryant,
I'm trying to get
boxer
in there.
husband. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I made this tweet. I said, "Yo, Des, guaranteed 10 million. Here's how you do it.
Get them lighters up.
Host a fight at Chuck E. Cheese."
And did she respond to that or no?
Well, no one responded.
Now, right now, he talking about the part where Nicki Minaj came at him. But no, Nicki Minaj came at the other guy and said that she would pay him a certain amount of million for him to fight her husband, right? So Vlad said he had wrote a status saying that basically that the guy should write that he will fight him only if they can fight at Chuck E. Cheese. You already know what that means. Boom. Let me help y'all out. Let me help y'all out. So this is the part that Vlad talk about, but he said he put status out telling the guy to say that, but it never got no room. So nobody never reposted this. So when Cardi said, girl, it's your son's birthday, go take him to Chuck E. Cheese or something, he felt like Cardi got that from when he said that on uh 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 TMZ. Let's get into it.
Right? It kind of became viral in its own way, right? Because her husband is a registered sex offender and can't, I think, is not able to go to places like Chuck E. Cheese, right?
Right.
So when Cardi was like, "Yo, you're beefing with me. It's your son's birthday. Why don't you take him to Chuck E. Cheese or something?" I almost felt like those two were connected because I think it probably hit Cardi's radar.
Yeah.
I don't know because me and Cardi or me and Nicki don't talk. Yeah. But that was sort of what I referenced when I was on TMZ. I'm like, I almost felt like Cardi was kind of referencing the Chuck. Out of all those places in the world to take a kid to, she said Chuck E. Cheese. So I don't know. It is or it isn't. But I kind of
My
mentioned
girl
it.
is fucking petty. Pretty
So
and
do you
petty
feel
as
like
fuck.
are you actually a committed Cardi B stan, or is this just an example where you see Nicki's behavior and it grosses you out and you feel like you got to say something?
I just think Nicki's unhinged.
Thank you.
Right. I was blocked.
And I believe that's what a lot of people was thinking. I believe that it ain't the point that these people feel like just because they say something wrong about Nicki Minaj that they just love Cardi B. Oh, they just like Cardi B, so they saying something bad about Nicki Minaj. No, it's the fucking common sense, bitch. This bitch is unhinged. This bitch been out here unhinged, and this bitch be mad when her numbers ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why she collect all these motherfucking bloggers like Armand, Tasha K, My Radio, shit, Neighborhood Talk Shade Room. You understand? You can we talk about it? Most of these motherfucking blogs is on for Nicki Minaj. They all for a vouch for Nicki Minaj, okay? Let's get into it.
Now I'm unblocked.
What?
Like, it was
Really?
weird because I just checked. Before I was blocked. I remember I even posted. I'm like, oh, Nicki blocked me. That's interesting.
Oh,
But then
wow.
when I looked at that tweet, and I looked at her account, I'm unblocked.
Really?
So I guess she unblocked me.
That's strange.
I've interviewed her back in the day.
Yeah.
She knows who I am.
Yeah.
Right? So I like Cardi. I've interviewed Cardi before.
Mhm.
Right? I've interviewed both of them before. I mean,
Right.
To be fair.
To be fair, they both changed up on you once they got huge.
Nah.
We're all used to that, yeah.
But I'm not a huge Cardi fan. I really am not a huge fan of female rap.
Right.
Just to be honest. But out of female rap, I like Cardi's more than most of the other girls. But just the nasty behavior. And I think, you know what really kind of annoyed me was, I think Tasha K tweeted something about how,
This the part that I originally came on this live to talk about. When he about to say, but Tasha K tried to come out here and try to make it seem like them kids lied and they was coerced with Nicki Minaj brother. Let's get into it.
remember her brother was convicted of molesting his like stepdaughter?
No.
And Tasha said something that the effect of, oh,
You see my little dog.
the kids were prompted to say certain things and to try to get money out of Nicki. She's like, yeah, they asked for 20 billion. She's basically, it was like a tweet responding to Tasha that basically inferred that her brother is not a monster, was not molesting this little girl
when he
for
was
like years, and it was really a shakedown.
Yeah.
That the family was trying to get paid
Was
off.
trying to get paid. So what if it was 20,000? Would she have paid it off? If it wasn't 20 million, what if it was 20,000?
right.
I'm sure she's paid off plenty of other lawsuits to make them just go away.
Right.
And that doesn't change the fact that your brother still did what he did.
He was convicted. And look, when it comes to shit like this, because I've researched these types of things, like a kid can't say, "Hey, this man molested me. Go arrest him." No, they will sit there with PhDs,
Right.
with psychologists. The brother allegedly saw the
Facts.
molestation happen, so the brother was interviewed. It was a whole
Let's get into it. The person that took the brother to court and that said, because the kids came to them telling them what the brother did, they didn't have no money. They wasn't rich. So I'm quite sure, like Vlad about to say, that Nicki Minaj got the best lawyer it could be. So how did he still get convicted if he did not do these things that she was saying? This is the part. Let him put it down.
these types of things. Just think about it, every woman would be like, "Oh, my baby daddy molested my kids. Go throw him in jail." Like everyone would do that.
And everybody knows that have an extremely low chance of actually being prosecuted, extremely low
Right.
chance of being convicted.
Unfortunately.
And yeah, right. And as a result, I would assume that those same rules apply to this sort of thing.
You have serious child psychologists that will sit down and figure out whether these kids were coached or whether it actually happened.
Right.
Multiple kids that got in front of a jury. He was convicted
Facts.
unanimously and given 1,000,000 years as he deserves. And she's trying to say, "Oh, he didn't do it. She's still trying to say it was a shakedown and that never happened." When he's sitting in jail right now.
And most guys who get accused of molesting a kid don't have a millionaire sister who's going to foot the legal bills.
Thank you.
I'm sure his legal
And she
defense was
did.
so much better than almost anyone else who gets accused of this sort of thing, and he still got convicted.
Listen, if one of my friends or relatives did some shit like that,
Thank you.
I'm washing my hands of it.
You got me fucked up.
Yeah, no, listen.
You got me
in
fucked
college that I found out is now a registered sex offender, and I'm cool.
Do you know the details of how it went down?
Yeah, he was trying to sell some R. Kelly tapes and stuff like that, on the dark
Now-
web.
Like the actual R. Kelly
Yeah.
tape? Or
That's all we was talking about, though. Exactly what Vlad was saying. Tasha K want to keep coming out here vouching for Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj is giving her the motherfucking battery in her bag, or she's paying her, or whatever else like that. This ain't going to do nothing but laying her right back into the situation with her being sued. And I wish somebody help whoever this person is, who kids is probably an adult now, or one of them come out and say, "You got me effed up. This man did touch me." Because why do you keep talking about this man did not touch these damn kids when you basically is taking away from what happened with these kids? This is the point exactly. And this is why she come at all these people that does not agree with what the hell she have to say. Let's talk about it. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it. Because this shit is federal. Yes, we getting back to the live, y'all. We gotta get back to the live. I just need to get my laptop. But right now we is straight off the fucking phone. You hear me? Straight off the phone where we started at. Okay, we started on the phone, we back to the phone. But we about to at this point figure out how we gonna get back on here because there's a lot going on. Our girl Cardi dropped a banging ass fucking album. Did y'all see it? Did y'all love it? Okay, Megan dropped a song. It gives ends and buts with the song, but I like it because it's an old fucking song that she put her mix onto it, and that's probably why I like it. But you know, I fucks with Megan. Something going on with Megan and Glorilla. We don't know yet, but we gonna figure it out. Maybe it's the same shit that's going on with them that the people thought that the people that don't like Megan thought that Cardi and Megan had going on. Okay, which I don't think that they have an issue. You understand? But who knows? I don't know. I like to see for myself before I go off and be like, okay, they do have an issue. Yes, Keisha Boo. But my thing is with this is back to this part right here. Nicki Minaj once again is going to get Tasha K in a legal battle that she cannot motherfucking do. Okay, keep screaming that motherfucking album. You already know we will be back in the flesh. Carrie been trying to get me the hell up on here so bad, but we is going to get back on here. I just seen this motherfucking live, and I said, you know what? We got to talk about this because Vlad be knowing when it comes to the court documents what's going on. Okay? He be knowing, yes, the Barb saying Cardi album is flopping. See, but the problem is now they want to use Cardi and Lizzo's song and try to put it on Nicki Minaj's song because they are obsessed with her. Okay? You hear what I'm saying? So since Nicki Minaj's song was going down the hills, you understand the hills that it was already down, that now they want to try to bring up her songs again. And they want to mix her song in with Cardi because why? The same shit that they try to say that Cardi and her fans was the one trying to, add Nicki to Cardi shit to make her popping. This is what they doing with Cardi right now. They took Cardi whole song and now they putting it on TikTok to make it trend and put Cardi's song with Nicki Minaj song to make it seem like, oh, Nicki Minaj songs is going up because they feeling like, oh, the fans is loving Nicki Minaj, so her songs is trending on TikTok. No, bitch. No, bitch. The problem is they see how far that fucking album is going. And what the problem is and why the people trying to make it seem like, oh, the numbers and oh, Cardi ain't make it to the numbers. No, what Nicki Minaj is mad at is because Cardi been doing them numbers. She been doing them numbers. But for my bitch to not put an album out in 5+ years or 5 years and more, and for her to come out here and stump on these bitches and have 200K sales, this is why that bitch mad. Why? Because she was only 28,000 less than her. But if they really did the math, it was mathing right. The numbers was numbering. The numbers was numbering. And this is why Nicki started spiraling. And this is why she wanted Cardi attention. Mind you, she been so-called playing Cardi does. And Cardi just been throwing shots. This is in a Barb's voice. We're going to talk about it. Like, share, motherfucker, subscribe, get them lighters up. We will be back, okay? In the fucking flesh. Shout outs to y'all. Let's talk about it.